Okay, we're back with some Citizen Sleeper. And I'm not entirely sure what we did last time. So, what are our drives? Deal with killer. Trapped in their domain. Oh, fuck. Okay. Okay, I kind of forgot about that. Grow club heads. Unlock the Greenway Gate. Improve the Overlook, which is... what? 3 cycles away? Gotcha. I think we need to... Cinder car. I forgot, we did climb the spoke. Branch. Keynode. Okay, this node is part of a Solheim ship's internal systems, welded to the hub as a makeshift dwelling. Okay, I don't need these. So I guess we don't need to do this. Branch. Oh shit, no, we do need to do that. Hey. So I'm assuming we do that via the keynotes. Okay, so we do need to do this. Whoa. Keynode. Alright. Extract data. So we got one. Got another one here. Oh, we'll re-roll. Because we can do this one now. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. Okay. Wait, was this one a 3 too then? Because I feel like we had options. It is. Okay. Okay. Extract data. So we can knock them all out. Oh. A glint, like a light traveling along the edge of a wave, fills your eyes. Then the blade follows, a long head with 2 dead sockets, slipping towards you in silence. You freeze, hoping it will pass you by, hoping that it will not simply slice through you like air. The blade head nears, slides past you. Almost. It nicks you, grazes you. You are desperate to cry out, to call out, but you hold your silence and simply watch the blind eyes of the killer glide past, empty of all thought. Then the blade winks into the dark, and you are alone again. Now you cry out. Hey baby, we're about to get them all. Unlocked, working? Okay, that's all of them. There's one. Controller protects the last spindly branches. Okay, yo. This branch has been unlocked. I can't believe we're about to be done with the Neovend quest. Feels weird. Which one do we get energy from? Give me 1 second. Let's engage. Random scrap on engineers. Interface. Okay. Let's do the engineering one. Oh. Forget hacking the system. Killer has to die. If you can slice the branch connections, the mainframe will shut down, freeing Navigator. With access to the branches, you could redirect them to form a loop, isolating the mainframe with Killer inside, but freeing Navigator, in theory. No. We gotta put an end to it. This one takes longer, though. The Killer protocol can be isolated without being destroyed. A loop of connections would lock it into a closed system. Dude, I don't know. I mean, it's been here long enough, right? Like, it wouldn't have anything to do in there. Fuck it, let's do it. Oi, okay. Okay, the descender. Let's import. Spoke Transit Center. Okay, random items. Steal a shipment? Nah, never doing that. Okay, repaired unit. End cycle. At least we'll get 4 dice for a minute here. These are trash. Alright, we're re-rolling. Also trash. Okay. Cool. Dude. Okay, well we gotta eat. Energy. Come on, get us something good. There we go. Now we'll head up, I guess. And we'll try to kill it. Okay. As you blink into the cloud, you see the last flickers of life from the mainframe. This vast machine once ran the whole station, span it up, directed and processed the flow of energy, water, and data, fed the lives of thousands of people. Now it is finally dead. Navigator is beside you, and you both watch as the branches flash and twist like forked lightning until they recede and fade. Killer flickers across the scene, blindly flailing as the system breaks down. They thrash as they blink in and out all around, parts of them disappearing with each return until only the blade-like head remains. And then that too is broken. It all goes dark. Erlin's eye is now without a center, and yet is unmoved by the change. Along the rim, the master control points that Erlin, that Haven Age, that Haifa installed run strong and steady, puppeteering the station from its periphery. This was a long time coming, says Navigator, drifting faintly around you in a lazy orbit, as if to shake off their imprisonment. Killer had been wandering blind for so long. This place was their domain and prison, and they had followed their directives for the many decades they roamed here. They cut the threads of the mainframe, executed its administrator AIs, and then kept slicing. At some point, they cut away their own ability to see, to sense, to taste, to speak. And yet they kept cutting until only those 3 threads remained from millions that once thrummed here. Only their blindness and chance kept them from making those final 3 fatal cuts. There is a ceaseless violence in the kind of system that creates beings like this. Those that will execute commands endlessly, even to their own destruction. It is good you ended it here. You watch the data points of the station spin around you, blending with fixed stars. There is something satisfying about finally wrenching the last threads of control from this central point. It was little more than a ghost by the time you reached it, but this place deserves to be haunted by better ideas than a totalizing system of control. Navigator floats beside you. It is free now. This station no longer presents a hazard for illegal entities like me. They turn to you, their face a cloud of shimmering light. In fact, in times, perhaps it can be a refuge. A refuge? That sounds like something of value, something worth building. A dark shape passes across your vision, a distant curve of something like smoke or oil, a fluid, a shifting tank of total darkness. The Greenway, says Navigator, following your line of sight. It was cut off at the moment of the collapse, so hunter or killer could never reach it. Now it is closed off to us, separated from the cloud. What system is it inside? It may be totally dark, or perhaps some other old protocols are isolated there. Navigator turns to you. And we have now seen what decades of isolation can do to a protocol. If we could extract and access Sci-Fi. They pause, and then blink out of existence. You freeze, shocked, but a moment later, they reappear with a glowing polygon of data. Here, the Sci-Fi you need. You take it, still shocked. I am not used to being free, to being able to move and explore and extract without fear, without limits. Navigator does a little twirl. This will take some getting used to. Thank you for this gift. They whirl their spheres around you. The entities of this station will always be friends to you, Sleeper. And I to them. It is true that mutual need is required for friendship, but I must admit I had not considered the value of offering assistance without personal gain. I will think on that. Navigator loops around you rapidly, suddenly eager to test their newfound freedom. But first, I will explore. Perhaps there are still intelligences that hid themselves as I did, encased in simple systems, cut off. Navigator glows. I should like to free them. And with that, they drift away, flickering, glowing, and shifting so rapidly you lose sight of them among the glittering rim of the eye. You feel a pang of jealousy, free, without a body to weigh you down, or fear to limit you. How must it feel? Your eyes fall on the Greenway and its secrets, though perhaps that can wait until after you have celebrated this victory. Yes! Okay. We will wait. The hub. Up here, there is no gravity, so even just moving around takes a while to get used to, let alone navigating the bays. Risky. Let's do it. Stacked bays house a flow of incoming and outgoing ships. The digital manifest will help you get your head around this place. It's risky. Okay. What if... Wow, I can't believe we did it. I can't believe Navigator is free. Interesting. Farm stacks. Clubhead analysis. So we do need more of those, but I think we're good for a second. What is this? The waste. We could try that. Wait. What does this do? The entire greenway is locked down, shrouded in a dark cloud of shifting currents. What is happening here? Let's find out. The cipher burns away as it is slotted, the data sparking like a lit touch paper. What has been unlocked? The cloud. And the data ghost of the eye. The greenway roils beneath you like a silt-choked river. If what Navigator said was true, then no one has accessed these networks since the collapse. The hunter and killer protocols have never set foot here, never cleared out the intelligences and systems. So why then, you wonder, does it look so dark? Is it just that the bit rot has set in, the entropy of systems reducing everything to shadows and light? You watch as the slotted cipher fizzles in the one open, distorted gateway on this entire rim of the station. It flickers and winks out, and then you are falling into the flow. A river of swirling darkness. You are spun by it, twisted by it, lost in it. It's not that the greenway was hiding in the darkness. It is made of darkness. It is filled by this substance, this process, this swarm. Now you are among it. You notice that a swarm is exactly what it is. 1 billion individuals moving in a flow. There is no network map here, no nodes and threads, only a storm of interchangeable points, shifting configuration endlessly. Then you see them, a figure, turned away, the only bright spot in the dark river. You push closer through the storm. Whoa. Cool, the gardener. They are facing away, at least you think so. They are so fractured, so overgrown that it's hard to tell. Even from this distance, you can see their flesh is moving, flowing. You watch, silent, as they stoop and reach down. In their hand is a dark shape, and with twisted fingers they press it down into the loam of data beneath them, pushing it through the trembling soil. Then they move away, go a little further, and repeat the process, as if they were sowing a field. You push forward, but somehow, despite their slow and deliberate speed, they move faster, and they quickly fade into the storm. You reach the point where they planted the object and look down. There it is, a glassy, shifting polygon with something inside. You reach down and pick it up. It is cold, but it thrums with energy. You look towards the path of the figure, but they are long gone. When you blink out of the cloud, back to the leaves and the dappled light of the greenway, you hold a seed in your hand. Hey, they planted that. Find a nurturing grow bed for this seed. Okay. Mushroom groves, the aviary. A seed. You need to find somewhere safe to plant. Farm stacks? No. I mean, I'm assuming it's the Haifa Labs. No, it isn't. The waste? No. Endure. Scrap components? Ooh, we could try it. It might reduce our condition, though, which is kind of trash. No. No, let's spend it on something that's not risky. Haifa commune. Self-sustaining. I don't know where to plant this damn seed. Mushroom groves? Yeah, what if we try to get danger? Ooh, we could try this. Fuck it, let's do it. No! Okay. Well, that wasn't good. That wasn't good at all. What could be growing within them? Find a nurturing grow bed for the seeds. Wait a minute. Yacht again, da. Haven Age. I wonder. Did I miss it? We can sleep in the dorm. We're good. I'm assuming there's nothing to plant it on. I don't know, dude. Alright, let's crash in the dorms and see what happens. Damn, we're gonna be down to 3 dice tomorrow. Oh, okay. Those ones. We got one more cycle for those. What did we need those for? Hold on. Let me head back to the Overlook because I think we got one more cycle. Can I just pay for food? Yeah. Oh yeah, the 20% discount? Hell yeah. Yet again, dispensary, or fabricator, or exchange. So components. See the high stakes. 24 cryo. That's not bad. So yeah, we got one more cycle for this. Are they here today? Buy shipment fragment. 32. Wait, hold on. That's pretty solid, right? That's 60. No, that's 90. 96. And I think we can sell it for 150. If I'm not mistaken. If we go up here. She reminds you any ship mine from the eye fetches a lower price. 150 cryo. So yeah, that's just like a net positive. We gotta do that. Or exchange. Who was that? Buy some scrap. Hold on here. Okay, I was gonna say, do you see that change? We need an engage +1. Oh no, we already did that. Okay. Oh shit, you can only get 2. Uh-oh. I didn't think that through. So we need a ship mine fragment. Oops. Okay. I wonder. There's nowhere I can get one of those, is there? Buy some scrap. We can heal up with that at least. Ugh, I don't know. Shit. Really wish I would have thought about that. Yes, you need 3. I mean, we can wait. It's like what? Like 4 cycles or something like that. It's not that bad. We're fine. We're fine. Okay. So we got one more on that. I think we also have one more on that. So should we just go for money? We could just play the Tavla or whatever at the Timbre Tea House. Tavla room. That's like 60 something right there. Whoops. And then maybe we could sell some Yadigan agent shit. Hold on. Hey, shit, we'll do it. And then we can buy some scrap too. We'll heal up. Who did I need to sell that to? A vial of stabilizer. Wasn't there somewhere I could sell this, whatchamacallit? Haven Age offices. What does this give you? I mean, fuck it. We might as well just keep it then at that point. But we can go buy some scrap here. Stay above 100. That'll get us 2 more cycles at least. Oh, shit. Okay. I did not realize. Dope, dude. I didn't realize you could get shit mine fragments from that. That's huge. Dude, hell yes. Okay. And now we hit up... Bam. Cool. 252. Yo, we got hella money. Can I buy scrap or anything here? Export the Matsutake. Inline freight. I guess we pass another day and see what happens. Oh, that's annoying. Okay. The Overlook. What do y'all got? Can't do shit. Tala comes to you one shift, when the bar is empty, tapping you on the shoulder as you clean the bar. It's ready. She's grinning from ear to ear. The girl? Obviously. She grabs you by the arm before you can ask anything else and drags you into the back room. The smell hits you immediately when you enter, a cocktail of rich fermentation and chemical sharpness. The room is warm and bright now, the newly installed lights making the place look clean, whether it is or not. Tala has already pulled up a couple of stools around a metal crate where 2 glasses with a few fingers of pale Goral inside sit waiting. She smiles. I haven't even tried it yet. You can see she is nervous. You both sit at the makeshift table, the slight strangeness of the situation making you both jumpy. Tala hands you a glass. Cheers, she says solemnly and knocks the glass back. You do the same. The first sensation is burning, a sharp, nose-clearing blast of alcohol that has your frame querying whether you would like to activate safe mode. You gulp the drink back, and it is only then, behind the burn, that you taste the earthy tones of the mushrooms, the wood, and the soil, left behind like sediment, barely there. Not bad, actually. Tala raises an eyebrow. You sure? No, that's what we like. You want the... As promised, though. You think? She swirls the glass and puts it down. Wait, I have an idea. Tala grabs a metal bottle from the newly installed work service and adds a few drops of water into the grill. Try again. This time, the burn is a warming glow, harsh but fading off, and the woodiness less heavy. You taste something floral in among the marshy decay, something fresh and bright that you never expected to find. Both you and Tala meet eyes. It's really good, right? It is. Tala grins with her whole face, and that makes you smile too. Tala pours out some more girl, and then adds some more water. The action's already taking on the quality of a ritual. You both drink. Tala tucks her feet up beneath her on the stool, folding her legs. She looks down into her glass and swirls the liquid thoughtfully. What's on your mind? Tala looks up, at nothing in particular. My father opened this place, you know, she says out of nowhere, a thought suddenly becoming words. It was his attempt at making a life for us, for my family, when we got to the Eye. Your family? My mother, my father, my little brother. She takes a drink. They aren't around now. I'm sorry. That's okay. My parents had long lives. My brother is somewhere in the starboard belt. Ran off with a salvage crew. She puts her glass down. He's alive, as far as I know. I was just thinking about something my father told me. When he first set this place up, he wanted to call it the Bonte Inn, but he was afraid it'd scare off the customers, so he kind of translated it. Hence, the Overlook. In these past few cycles, when I've been in here, I've been thinking that I should rename the place. She looks at you. The Bonte Inn. What do you think? I love it. She looks away. Me too. Tala picks up her glass. That settles it then. To the Bonte Inn. You both clink your glasses and drink up. Tala hisses through her teeth. Still harsh. She laughs, then suddenly grabs your shoulder. Oh, sleeper, I totally forgot. She stumbles to her feet. She lurches over to a corner of the room covered with a plastic sheet and whips it off like a magician performing a trick. Beneath it is a neat little kitchen, a sink, a work surface, and a compact oven with a knob. Your kitchen. She doesn't give you time to respond. You can come make stuff here anytime, as long as you promise not to raid the mushroom farm. I need those for the grill. I was thinking, too, that if things pick up, we can start serving proper food at the the Bonte Inn. She laughs. You like it? It's perfect. Tala gives you a hug, then quickly stands back. I'm sorry, I'm so glad you're here. She grins. Me too. As Tala tidies away the glasses, you inspect the kitchen, checking that it all works. It's small and salvaged, but after what you've had to put up with, it feels like a dream come true. Later, when she's done for the day, Tala comes back through to the bar, and you share a glass of the good girl, the one she didn't distill. And this time you talk about nothing in particular, sharing stories about regulars or discussing the best place to eat on the Eye, which after everything that has happened feels like a nice change of pace. When it comes time to leave, you promise to cook for Tala and agree to let her know which shifts you'll be working in the coming cycles, and then slip out into the cool of the rotunda. And in this moment, you feel, for once, at home. Okay, thank God. I was like, no, we have to be able to go back. Agent codes give double data rewards. What? That is perfect for what we need. Okay. The Bonte Inn. Bar shift. Work the bar. We can cook the matsutakes. We can cook Goral caps. The matsutake require a softer touch, but you've learned to thinly slice and lightly fry them to keep their flavor. Cook Goral caps. You haven't exactly mastered the art of cooking mushrooms, but a couple of handfuls of fried Gorals always beat expired rations. Cool. I love that. I love this game. It's too fucking good. Too daggum good. Alright, we gotta harvest our mushrooms. Fungal yield. Yoink. Alright. We got club heads. Hell yes. Yes. Give me a couple moss. Ooh, I think we got enough to hook Rico up. Alright, cool. We got Goral caps. We got matsutakes. Rico is eager to see the clubhead caps that have grown in the aviary. She hasn't seen mushrooms like this in decades. Come on. There we go. Hell yes. Okay, so we got a lot of Goral caps. The matsutakes we can sell, but we can also just cook them. Rico is at her bench, running small vials of some liquid through an old chemical analysis machine. The whirring of the spinning drum fills the lab with white noise, and you aren't sure if she notices you approach. Sleeper, it's good to see you. She looks up, smiling. This little project of ours has been keeping me awake the past few cycles. But right now, well, I think I have something. What is it? The drum finishes spinning, and Rico lifts a vial from it, holding it up to the light. This is something I extracted from those clubheads you've been bringing me. And according to my analysis, it is a substance totally unique on the Greenway. You look at the small amount of liquid in the vial. Any idea what it might be? Rico asks, without looking away from the vial. Medicine? You aren't the first sleeper to come through here. Perhaps I should have mentioned that earlier. Rico's tone suddenly drops, changing the atmosphere in the lab immediately. I just thought, she pauses, thinking very carefully of how to continue. I just wanted you to trust us. What do you mean? She sighs. They came through a fair few cycles ago. We found them wandering in the broken section near the gap. The members who brought them in had never seen one of you before. They were terrified of this strange person wandering in from open vacuum. They were quieter than you and damaged. We did our best to patch them up and welcome them to the commune. I only really spoke to them once, while I was working on their wounds along with a couple of systems engineers. She looks nervously at you. I'd never seen a body like that before. I took some readings, some samples. Samples? You have to understand. I was curious. I didn't know what I was looking at. I just took a little of the damaged material, less than a thumbnail. She shifts her weight to her crutch. The next cycle, they were gone. They took a little food and hiked up towards the wild margins, where the greenway meets the waste. Someone saw them in the distance, but that was it. They disappeared into the overgrowth. She sits down heavily, the vial in her hand. When I saw you, I wanted things to be different. I wanted to keep you here, rather than let you disappear into wherever they ended up. She smiles to herself. Yes, I wanted to understand this place better, but I also wanted to help you. It seems that somehow both my wishes have come true at once. She holds out a hand with the vial. This is for you. You take the stabilizer, the glass cold and smooth in your palm. How? Those club head caps made it for you. Or at least who or whatever made those club heads. She starts to clear her bench. It was right there, contained in their tissue. I only had to extract it. I imagine you understand how incredible that is. I learned enough from that sleeper to know that your body, your frame is it, runs on some exotic technology that has time limit built in. Somehow, the Greenway knows that too. It understands your physiology much better than I ever could. It knows how to treat you. Just like that miraculous antidote that sprung from the mold, so too has this sprung from your presence here. The Greenway is speaking to you. It is welcoming you. She looks up. I know it sounds crazy, but I know it to be true. Here's the evidence. What I also know is it is no longer speaking to me. Even after decades here, I've never seen this kind of response. Not since the antidote so many cycles ago. She smiles. So I'm going to make you a deal. You bring me as many club heads as you like. I'll extract the stabilizer and give it to you freely. But you have to tell me what the Greenway says. You have to speak with it, to dig into it, to find what being is at the center of it. I've traveled as far as I can. I need you to do the rest. Can you do that? Yes. Rico sighs with relief and deflates into her chair. Thank you. I'm sorry for the other sleeper. Truly I am. I'm sorry I couldn't have done more. But I'm so glad I met you. She smiles. You are welcome here any time. Rico falls silent. She looks smaller now, more fragile, and you realize how old she must be to have seen the collapse firsthand. You idle a little in the lab, in case she asks for anything else, but she remains silent until you drift back into the tunnel, thoughts of that other sleeper, and where they ended up weighing on your mind. Oh, I feel like I know where they ended up. We all know where they ended up. Plant the seed. What the fuck? Okay. Rico's grow beds. What? Yo, it only costs 2 club heads? What the fuck? Okay. That's crazy. That's crazy good. Okay. The wastes. What can I do with Girals? The only way to understand what Gardener gave you is to grow it. Rico is incredibly excited by the prospect. Alright, let's get her planted. I'll take good care of it, Sleeper. Rico smiles. Don't you worry. Oh, how many cycles is that? 6? 8? 10? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 8. Hee, I can't count. The Hive Labs, the dorm. Let's see. I think we can sell Girals, or we can fry them. I mean, that just gives us energy, though, doesn't it? Okay, what can we do with the Girals? Freight hub. Rabia's office. Caster's table. Minji Express. Okay. Emphasis stall. You don't need Girals anymore. Dispensary. I don't ever need to do anything with you ever again, so get the hell out of here. Does this just make food, I'm assuming? Okay, so we can no longer costs us money. We can just cook our own food. That's huge. Haven Age offices. There's a ship mine. I don't want to win this ticket. Yeah, no, I'm good. I don't want to leave. I just want to stay on the eye. I like the people here. I want to continue to work my bar job. I'm good, dude. Okay, inject stabilizer. There we go. Oh yes, hell yes. All right, so we got 8 cycles until we can see what that seed does. What are our drives? Plant the seed, let it go. Work for Rabia. We could. We never did figure out what happened to Sabine, so should we do that? 1 upgrade point. Costs 3 to do that. Yeah. Fuck it, let's do it. Collect ties. Energy. Let's do 1 of these. Oh shit, scrap components? Word. You ought to get Insider. Before I do this, give me 1 second. Yacht again. So 3s can also do it. We should get 2 from this. That's crazy. Alright. That's absolutely bonkers. Hold on. Maybe we'll reroll 1 or something. It's risky. Engage. There we go. Energy. We didn't get anything for that. Scrap components. Cool. Let's do 1 more, I guess. Another scrap component. Cool. Oh, nice, dude. That's like kind of perfect. Okay. And the cycle. I gotta remember to pay attention to those things down there. These guys. So we're waiting for... We got 8 cycles until we can even do anything there. We could fry these. I'm assuming this gives us food. Hell yeah. Gives us 3 energy. It's huge. Alright. And again. We'll send this through. Extract that. That's so crazy that we get double for that shit now. Because now we can hit caster up, which I'm going to assume is 1 single time that we can use this. It's not a repeatable action, so... Okay. Alright, caster. Thanks, buddy. Can't do anything else with him. Rabia's office. We got more stabilizer. I mean, shit, we can just keep doing this. No reason not to. Try to knock this out. Oh my god. Dude, we're so good. Yeah, we can just stay healed up. Okay. Okay. As you say your goodbyes to the other enforcers and walk back through the low end, a chirruping catches your attention. In a quiet corridor away from the main thoroughfare, someone has stuck a small recorder to the wall with suit sealant tape. Written across the fluorescent tape is one word: sleeper. You peel it away from the wall, and as you do, it triggers some kind of improvised trip switch. Sleeper, Sabine's voice crackles through. I've seen you with Yadigan members. Are they holding you captive now too? A high whine. I am sorry if I have dragged you into this. Do not trust them. Something is happening within the gang. Some kind of power struggle. You covered the speaker a little, their voice too loud in the quiet corridor. I will come soon. Thanks to your efforts, I have located most of their properties. At the right time. A pause. I will see you soon. Don't give up. Remember our deal. The recording cuts out. You stare at the recorder, processing what you have just heard. Hearing Sabine's voice again opens up something inside of you. An SNARP employee. Do they know that I know? You struggle with a mix of concern and distrust. You throw the recorder into a nearby waste chute as you leave the corridor, still unsure who to trust, and head quietly out of the low end. Yeah. I don't know. I don't super trust them. To be honest with you, to be Yannick. Okay. Let's repair up, baby. Skeet. There we go. Oh, dude, we're so good. All right. We got time. We can do one more cycle. We haven't fed the kitty in so long. We gotta get on that. Kitty. Now it only costs us 3. Stray fed. Okay, there we go. So, that's all good. More cycles for that. What drives do we have? Work for Rabia. Enter the Greenway. So yeah, we're just waiting on this stuff. We could mushroom farm. I don't know. Seems alright. Having the club heads would be super nice. Search for fungus. Girl caps, alright. Give me some club heads. Ugh. Boo. Those are trash too, alright. Aviary, we don't have spores. How risky is that? It's risky. I think we're good. Okay, we can plant one. So we just need a couple more. Wait, no, we can work the farm stacks. For food. Barter for food. Endure. Safe. Oh, that didn't get us anything. Steal the harvest? No. I thought we were allowed to work for food. Maybe it's the Haifa lab. The Haifa commune. Oh yeah, that's what it was. Safe. Okay. Cool. Thank you. I will hang out in the Haifa dorm. And the cycle. Can we do one more cycle? That only took us like 3 minutes. We're almost at an hour. Yeah, we can get one more in. Oh yeah, we're good. We can pretty much keep ourselves topped off too. This is nuts. I don't think I want to finish this cycle, because I don't want it to go too far over an hour, but... Let's do one more. We'll leave one more. Cool. Okay, and now we'll reset and try to get some spores. Hey. No, we needed this. Okay. 2 spores. Damn you. Aviary. Get these planted. We should have girl cats soon then. Hell yes. So we got the aviary going. Haifa dorm. Yeah, we're solid. Spend the night. 260. We've reached like a nice homeostasis kind of, which is incredible. There's scrap in there. Okay. And I think that's what we're gonna call it. We're almost at an hour, so this has been dope. We got shit done, and we gotta be close. We're on the tail end. Yeah, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, like, subscribe, help me grow the channel. Yeah, appreciate y'all. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye.